For decades, the public perception of hypnosis has been anchored in the world of stage magic. We associate it with swinging pocket watches and volunteers levitating between chairs, parlor tricks designed for entertainment rather than medicine. Eventually, the practice moved from the theater into clinical settings. These early practitioners used group sessions to induce trances, attempting to help patients manage anxiety and stress through deep relaxation. Despite its theatrical history, the clinical reality is well documented. A 2018 meta-analysis published in Psychotherapy Research found that hypnotherapy is a highly effective tool, producing results that often match or exceed cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT is a common form of talk therapy that focuses on changing negative patterns of thinking and behavior. This effectiveness is critical now as we face rising rates of insomnia, chronic stress, and shrinking attention spans. Standard coping mechanisms are often insufficient to handle the scale of these modern mental wellness challenges. While the science shows that hypnosis works, its broad application has been stalled for years by outdated delivery methods that cannot scale to meet individual needs. This leads to what researchers call the variance problem. It explains why a generic sleep recording might help one person drift off in minutes while leaving another person wide awake and frustrated. Entering a hypnotic state requires a specific biological event, synchronization between the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, your brain's decision-making center, and the anterior cingulate cortex, which manages attention and emotional processing. But neural pathways differ significantly between individuals. Some brains require visual metaphors to trigger the synchronization, while others respond better to direct somatic commands, physical cues that focus on bodily sensations. Historically, you had to choose between two compromises. You could pay hundreds of dollars for a private practitioner who could adjust to your responses in real time, or you could settle for a static, generic audio recording that might not resonate with your brain at all. Generic recordings fail because they provide a fixed stimulus to a biological system that is highly variable and unique to every individual. Artificial intelligence provides a scalable engineering solution to this neurological variance. It adjusts its delivery parameters to match the user's specific needs. The process begins with a profile intake. The system maps your specific triggers, identifying if late-night racing thoughts are your primary barrier to sleep. It can then prescribe cognitive thought labeling instead of simple muscle relaxation. Next is sensory customization. Generative AI builds a specific voice tone, pacing, and ambient soundscape that matches what your brain finds most authoritative or comforting. This mirrors the subtle adjustments a human therapist makes based on a patient's cultural background or desired energy level. This technology isn't replacing the science of hypnosis. It's operationalizing the nuanced adjustments of a world-class practitioner into a digital format. The true advantage of an AI-powered system is the feedback loop. Unlike a recording that stays the same every time you play it, this system learns from post-session biometric data and user surveys. If data indicates your mind wandered during a visualization, the algorithm modifies the pacing and vocabulary of the next session to better hold your attention. The system uses comparative learning, cross-referencing your responses against thousands of similar neurological profiles. The impact? Participants using personalized hypnosis saw a 34% greater reduction in anxiety and a 27% by quieting the brain's default mode network, the network associated with mind wandering. Personalized hypnosis helps users enter deep flow states on demand. Despite these benefits, some worry that using an AI app for relaxation will lead to a digital dependency, making it impossible to relax without the technology. Clinical research suggests the opposite. Hypnosis trains the nervous system to access these relaxed states independently. Many users find they need the tool less frequently over time because they have internalized these neural patterns. The technology is moving toward multimodal personalization. This is a system that integrates multiple types of data, like heart rate variability, to adjust the hypnotic induction mid-sentence based on your real-time physiological state. Resolving tone. Rather than forcing your brain to adapt to a generic therapy, platforms like HypnoDoctor utilize AI to engineer therapies that continuously adapt to the unique architecture of your mind.